how do you typically reach to this audience between 50 to 1,000, sort of the IT organization? Because as you get into 500 people, they will have some form of a CIO, a VP of IT, and etc. So what is your message? How do you reach? How do you get them interested in your offering?
I think a couple things about our offering is if you just look at the offering, but to me, I think you have to have a great offering, but I think it's more important that people know you. I know tons of people or tons of companies out there that can probably service as well as we do. You don't get 3, 4, 5, 600 employees and not make customers happy. But I think if you step back, I think marketing is the thing that sets us apart from most companies. If you look, most MSPs, I would say 99.9% would be envious of our organic growth rate. Why? Because it's one of the highest in the industry. Why is that? I do not skimp on them. And it's not because I'm married to a CMO. It has nothing to do with it. I was this way before, but I had to evolve. In fact, my wife had worked for me 12 years previous. Wasn't my wife then. I wasn't ready for, because she talked about brand and she talked about all of these things. And I'm like, I just want a customer. What are you talking about brand? Hey, I can't afford to be able to brand. I need customers. And Google did a really good job of bringing me customers at that point. But there's only so much market reach that Google can do. And Google produces for me probably, and I did Google all myself. I had to learn it because I couldn't find anybody that knew how to do it in this industry. And so I built the campaigns. I did everything to do with them. I nurtured them. I did all that stuff. And it's funny because when she first came to work with me the first time 12 years ago, I would give nobody access to Google. It was such an incredible secret for me that just worked. But you have to do more things. You have to have content. You have to be in the market. People have to know you exist. You have to, when you start getting to a certain size, it becomes about brand. All of a sudden, you get to a 1,000-seat company. They're not wanting a company that they've never heard of and can't find anything about. It's like, my God, where'd you guys come from? You can't live in that. So I think first thing, anybody, if I sit back right now and I thought, I'm going to start a company, I don't care what it is. The first thing that I would perfect for that company in my mind before I started it was, okay, how do I take it to market? How do I get someone to want this product? And that's kind of what we've done.